We do get quite a few people who will bring, 1976 $2 bills who inherited it from their grandparents. Grandma had a stockpile of those in her dresser drawer. And I always tell somebody, these aren't very rare at all. They're kind of spenders, tip money. But I don't want to offend somebody because they're precious to them for whatever reason. So I'll educate them on the scarcity or non-scarcity, that they're not as valuable. You're not going to retire off, grandma's notes.
There are some people who think that the $2 bill inherently is more valuable than $2, but usually they're missing the significance that the ones that are more valuable are United States notes, not Federal Reserve notes.
United States notes were those issued beginning in 1862 as the first federally issued currency. Early $2 bills were clearly designated as such. But the Federal Reserve Act of 1913 authorized the issuance of Federal Reserve notes, a designation which showed up on the $2 bill beginning with the popular battleship note.
The key difference is that United States notes are created by the Treasury Department without costing the taxpayers a penny. You compare that with a Federal Reserve note. The Federal Reserve note is not issued by the Treasury. It's issued by the Federal Reserve, the nation's central bank, which is a privately owned and directed bank for the most part. The federal government removes $2 bills from circulation in 1966. When they reintroduce it 10 years later, they reintroduce the $2 bill as Federal Reserve notes. Hardly any difference between the way they look. The main difference is that above Thomas Jefferson's face, it will either say United States note or Federal Reserve note. And the United States note will have a really cool red seal on the front of it as well. United States notes are more dear. They've been taken out of circulation. They continue to be withdrawn from circulation. Because they're rare, they're going to trade way more than face value. Whereas Federal Reserve notes, you can buy a Federal Reserve note for face value at any bank.